All right. I'm Cordell, the Dungeon Master, and this is the beginning of the campaign Tyranny of the Dragons, starting with Horde of the Dragon Queen. Um, I didn't know quite how to put the recording stuff together, so we've actually already had our first two sessions, and so I'm just going to give a quick recap. The campaign starts in the town of Greenest, where the party has been traveling for some time in the southern region of the Forgotten. Sorry, not the Forgotten. Sorry, traveling in the southern part of the Sword Coast. That's what it is. The Forgotten Continent, basically. Greenest is in the green fields, which is a just rolling green fields of grass. Picture the Shire. Upon arriving in Greenest, the adventurers find that Greenest is actually being attacked by an adult blue dragon. So, in the party, we've got Cody, who's playing Potion Seller, Paul, who's playing a warlock named Felgamims, Alden, who's playing a barbarian. Yes, a barbarian named Morgrim, and Eugene, who's playing an artificer named Traveler. Cody's Potion Seller guy is an artificer. I'll just zoom in on the smaller map here. The adventurers arrived in town. Once they saw it was under attack, they rushed in via the west road, rescued some villagers, fought some mysterious robed figures and a bunch of kobolds, and made their way through the town, following the road to the keep, fighting off enemies and gathering townsfolk all along the way. When they arrived, they met Governor Tarbaugh Nighthill, governor of Greenest, who greeted them, thanked them for helping, and then asked them to drive off the dragon. Now, the blue dragon wasn't fully committing to an attack. It was picking off guards atop the keep using its lightning breath. But standing in the courtyard, those with ranged attacks attacked the dragon until it decided that it wasn't worth it to attack anymore. I mean, if it had really committed, it probably could have killed them all, but since it was half-hearted in its attack, they managed to drive it off. And that was the end of this first session. The second session, the party... I did forget. From inside the keep, they did see a few of the leaders of this marauding army that had attacked Greenest. One was a mysterious woman wielding a halberd, surrounded by guards. She was wearing purple robes. And the other was a half-blue dragon. A half-dragon who was blue, sorry. Half-dragons are like dragonborns. They're humanoid dragons who are big and mean. And toward the end of the night, this half-dragon approached the keep with 4 prisoners taken from town and challenged one of the party members to a fight. Now, Eugene's character, the centaur fighter named Traveler, decided that he would have the best chance of fighting him. So he went out and landed a few hits, but then he got critted and almost died outright. But the half-dragon spared his life and released the prisoners. And The next day, the party followed the raiding party, the ones that attacked Greenest, and they followed them about 12 miles to the southeast, all the way to the camp. Now, when they arrived in the camp, they found that the lower level, level 1, was inhabited by kobolds, and the upper level, level 2, was inhabited by cultists of the Cult of the Dragon. The command tent was here, but they infiltrated the camp, and they learned a few bits of information about the Cult of the Dragon. They learned that the woman in purple was named Frulam Mondath, and that she was the person in charge of the group. And the half-dragon, whose name was Langdradosa Cyanrath, was the second in command. They also learned that another half-dragon, a black half-dragon named Resmir, was in the camp. And Resmir is what's called a worm speaker. In the Cult of the Dragon, there are ranks, with the lowest rank being an initiate. Then, in ascending order, Dragon Claw, Dragon Wing, Dragon Fang, Dragon Soul, and Worm Speaker. And in the entire Cult of the Dragon, there are only 5 Worm Speakers. So, Resmir was the black Worm Speaker for the Cult of the Dragon, and she was overseeing Frulam's work with this raiding camp. Other information they discovered while they were infiltrating the camp was that the main purpose for the cult attacking Greenest was to find and steal loot. Let's see. The loot was for the great horde that will usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons. And that's all that they know at the moment. They also learned that the camp was keeping a prisoner here at Area 3. A prisoner named Leosin Erlanthar. Leosin is a monk who's been studying the Cult of the Dragon for several months now, and he himself attempted to infiltrate the cult, but was recognized by Resmir and captured. Once they learned that the cult had captured such a high-ranking, I suppose, prisoner, the party they freed the prisoner, and they ran out of the camp with Leosin on Traveler's back, Traveler being the centaur. So they rescued Leosin, and the others escaped by climbing the wall, because the camp was surrounded by a plateau in the shape of a horseshoe. Before leaving, they did find out that there was a cave in the back of the camp, and Leosin let the party know that the cave was home to a hatchery, where Resmir hopes to hatch a clutch of dragon eggs. And that is where we ended the second session. So we'll pick up today back in Greenest. Leosin is with the party now. He was beat up in captivity, so it'll take him a few days to recover. But that's where we left off last time. So I'll see if I can't start recording the sessions from now on and posting them so that you can view them.